We are continuing to monitor Hurricane Ian. We're turning now to First Annual Meteorologist Elizabeth Copeland. Elizabeth, tell us a little bit about what has changed recently, maybe within the last hour, and what we can expect moving forward.
We know that 5 a.m. advisory comes out, and so does a new track depending on where that storm is coming. And over the last few advisories, it has shifted a little bit, and today is no exception. We have that shift to the east, to the central peninsula. Now, major hurricane Ian is a Category 3 storm this morning, moving over the western coast of Cuba. Expected to gain strength through the next several days and expected to become a Category 4 as it heads really into this afternoon, actually, into parts of central Florida. Now, here is the issue. These are all timed out exactly from the 5 a.m. hour to the 2 p.m. to the 2 a.m. to the 2 p.m. So here's these 12-hour shifts starting here. But look at these 12-hour shifts and where the storm moves as it hits the coast. It's very, very small area, which means this storm is going to make landfall over Tampa, forecast to be a Category 3 storm as it does so, and just sit there over the next several hours, over a 12-hour period. So that's really not great news for central Florida as the storm slows down, making impact or making landfall as a major Category 3 storm and then moving slowly to the north. But that doesn't put us out of the woods for impacts. Just because it's moved east has put us on the western side of the storm even more, which is good news for the impacts here at home. But we can still expect heavy rain, tropical storm winds, and isolated hurricane gusts, especially those isolated hurricane gusts across Taylor County as this storm starts to progress forward Wednesday night, Thursday, and then even Friday morning. All of us seeing this dangerous surf and rip current possibilities, especially from Apalachicola all the way across the southeast Big Bend, all through Taylor County, with storm surge threats and flooding from storm surge possible across Taylor County as well. So just because we're a ways away from the eye and the landfall site does not mean that A, this forecast can't shift over the next few days, which it just may do and has shifted every advisory, but B, it doesn't mean we're out of the woods for impacts. As a matter of fact, most of those impacts stay around Tampa as the storm makes landfall, again, as that major Category 3 hurricane as the latest advisory. But we could still see those tropical wind gusts through our area Thursday into Friday, knocking out power, breaking tree limbs. And on top of that, we also have quite a bit of rain in our forecast, which could produce some freshwater flooding from rain runoff, and then coastal flooding also possible across Taylor County. That wind is really going to push that storm surge up into our area, and we could see that rainfall anywhere between 3 to 4 inches over just a couple of day period, which again is the concern for the flooding across our area through Friday afternoon.